覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to World Breaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, World Breaker Coo, and today we are looking at the 3 Marvel Legends from No Way Home, all 3 Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, and Andrew Garfield, Amazing Spider-Man, original, and the new MCU one. So, yeah, let's take a look. We'll start these from my least favorites to my favorites. Now, this is the one from the original Spider-Man movie, and it looks pretty good. The proportions look a little bit off to me just because the shoulders are so dang small. The back looks good, but I do like the textured appearance on everything, and he has some good movement. I did have to heat him up quite a bit when I first got this guy just because of all the stiffness. It is December now, and I'm up north, so near Wisconsin, so it is quite a bit cold up here. So he was very stiff when I first got him out. His range is decent, but you're not getting this much range when you first get him out. You have to heat him up quite a bit, and I still don't know why this one is able to go up less than this one over here. So I don't know, it's just weird. So it's a good figure, but let's be honest, most of you guys came here for the head sculpt, and I'm going to show that after I show the only 2 accessories he comes with, which is his 2 of the 3 accessories, 2 flipping hands, which I'm not happy about. And then he comes with this fine Tobey Maguire head, which I do like. So that will be on his head for the duration of this figure's life, most likely, as he sits on my shelf, because that's why I got it. So I do very much like how this looks. Why we have 1 open hand and 1 fist hand, I have no idea. I'm not sure if he's thinking about beating somebody up, because that's the only feels I get when I see the hands like that and you only have 2 of them. So there he is. Next, I would say Tom Holland. Now, I do like Tom Holland's suit. At first, I thought this one might be my favorite, but it is not. It has some issues. It does not go up well at all, and I've heated this thing quite a bit. This shoulder here feels like it's going to break if I try to get up any lower or higher, because this piece right here feels like it's going to fall off. I don't there we go. I got it now. So now he can T-pose. But that is still kind of weird that it's that much issue trying to get this guy to move, because besides that, he's fairly flexible. I do like the blue color paint they use in this figure. And this is from the last scene in the movie. No spoilers, sorry, if you haven't seen that 3-year-old movie or 2-year-old movie. But he also only comes with a few pair of hands, more than the rest. He comes with, actually, no, he comes with all the assortment. 2 fisted hands, 2 raw calling hands, and 2 whipping hands. So he comes with the whole shebang, all right? I do like that. This is a great suit. I'm just not a fan of the head. Like, something to me is off about how this head looks, especially around here. It looks like it's off. I don't like that. So it is what it is. Let's take this off and put the Tom Holland head on. If I can get it on. And he has pretty much similar articulation to the rest of them. Again, kind of stiff, just like the rest of them. I'm not sure why, but there we go. You can see he can almost kick his own butt, which is pretty decent. So Tom Holland looks pretty good. And I don't have the civilian outfits. I almost caved and bought them, but I decided not to. Trying to save some money, can't get everything. So that's Tom. Looks good. Really great likeness. I think his likeness is actually better than Tobey's, if you ask me. So, and of course you're asking me. So, yeah. Last but not least, we have Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, and this is, without doubt, my favorite Spider-Man out of these guys here. Mine has a little bit of paint blemish right here on his elbow, which is unfortunate, but everything else just looks great. The red, the suit, the blue, it's more muted. But it was kind of like a darker movie than some of the other ones, so I do like that. They only really messed up with the with the Green Goblin. That was terrible. I did like Electro, especially in the No Way Home movie. They really got him much better and more right. But he feels really good in hand. Pause. And the articulation is there just like the rest. He can kick his own butt. If I can get that knee to move. God, these things are so stiff. I don't know why. But you can see he can just about, yeah, he can kick his own butt. So, very nice. He, again, is probably my favorite. For sure, he's definitely my favorite. He's my favorite of the Spider-Man figures here. And to be honest with you, as much like Tom Holland, he's my favorite Spider-Man as well. And I grew up, I'm old enough to I've seen both of them, all three of these in the theaters. So, you know, it's kind of crazy that the second one, the middle child, is the one that I like the most when he really has some slip-ups on the movie story format in general. But there is Andrew Garfield. Wish I would have had a little bit slightly older looking Andrew Garfield. But this still works. I still rock with it. His hands that he comes with are only two. He comes with one graspy hand and one fisted punching hand. So that's another weird showcase. He is the tallest out of these three figures, which is fine by me. So again, I think you can't go wrong with this guy. All three of these figures are really big hits for me. I don't think you can really go wrong. As I said earlier, it's just a lot of fun. This has been a dream. Well, a lot of people have been waiting on. And because he has web shooters on the outside, I realized that they actually took the time to actually sculpt web shooters on his arm. Now, had they painted it, it would have been great. But for some reason, they did not paint it. And you can see this on both. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty darn cool. And no, unfortunately, Toby does not have that because he doesn't need web shooters. Because if you remember, he shot it from his wrist like some dope fiend. And Tom Holland had his hidden. So there you go. If I had to rate these out of 10, I would give the Andrew Garfield a 9.5 out of 10. If he would have had all the hands, I would give him a perfect 10 out of 10, minus the little blemishes. For Tobey Maguire, I would give his a 7, just kind of odd proportioned. 7.5, kind of odd proportion. And I'd give Tom Holland's an 8. It's just a head sculpt for me. Just is not it. That's not this head sculpt. This one here. Otherwise, it's perfect. So I do like that. I'm gonna do one more thing, and that's get all of them back with their heads on, and then we'll just look at them next to some comic versions. All right, the first comic book version figure I'm going to put in here is the Ultimate Spider-Man Bendis version right here. And you can see he's much shorter than all of these guys. Let's scoot him back a bit so you can really kind of see their size. So yeah, you can see he's much shorter than all of them, even Tom Holland's, who is currently the shortest one out of all of these guys. So yeah, I think this one here could almost work as a comic book Spider-Man. Really, these two both could, and I would be mad. Next, let's get the vintage Spider-Man, the one that came in the vintage hard card back. And you can see he is more closer to Tom Holland's, except the head sculpt is a little bit better. So this was the main Spider-Man for a while, if you really wanted a comic book one. But my favorite one still to this day, is the 2-pack Renew Your Vow Spider-Man. This one just claps for me. So as much as I like all these, this Renew Your Vows one is still the superior Spider-Man out of all of these. So that's my still to go to. Now that we're done, thanks for watching this long video. Appreciate all the new requests. Let's hit 1,000 in 2024. Until next time, peace and Spidey grease.